everyone? It's Mitch, and it is Saturday, May the 11th, 2019, here with your free live show. Of course, we're here live 7 days a week, 365 days a year. Doesn't matter where we're at, what we're doing. We always do our live show. No excuses, just free picks. Of course, if you're watching us live or you're watching the replay, be sure to hit that thumbs up, letting us know that we're at least doing something that you like. So I am here in Coolidge Corner. This is in Boston, about 2 hours before the Red Sox game over in Kenmore Square. Good morning to everyone joining us. We're only on YouTube Live today, not on all of our normal 7 channels that we do, only on the Sports Chat Place YouTube Live. So you can see I'm in Boston. It's spring day here. It's probably the only nice day they'll get in May, so they're all out enjoying it. We were out on the sidewalk, almost got run over. You see right there, we just ate it. What was the name of that place? Zaftig's. Fantastic. If you're ever in Boston, ever in Brookline, I highly recommend it. And I don't have the lucky penny with me, but I do have a napkin here full of picks that I wrote down over breakfast. And I'm going on about 2-3 hours sleep. I left Maui yesterday at 2:46 p.m., arrived in Boston 8:07 a.m. Special thanks to United Airlines for giving away my seat on the second half of my flight. Those fuckers gave me. I ended up with I had a nice first class seat, 2B. My what I like to call the Craig Trapp seat. Craig always sits in 2B on the plane. They gave me a middle coach seat for an overnight flight from San Francisco to Boston. At least I'm here, right? Can't complain about too much. But anyways, I got a ton of free picks for you guys, including the NHL game tonight, and a bunch of baseball as well. And let's get right into it. First pick of today's game, we're going to go to Colorado, where the Rockies are taking on the San Diego Padres. We got John Gray on the mound for the Rocks. We got Joey Lucchesi on the mound for the Padres. You know, I liked Lucchesi a ton last year, but man, he has been a disappointment this season. And I mean, not disappointing for the over-bettors, but a disappointment in general. John Gray, this guy, you never know what's going to happen. He's the Forrest Gump of pitchers. It's like a box of chocolates. You never know what you're going to get. And I'll tell you, this guy throws about 150 miles an hour. He throws a super hard ball. But, man, when those hitters get a hold of it, they seem to get a hold of it in bunches, and he gives up runs in bunches. You know, I'm going to take my chances here. I think this is a pick that I don't love. It's one of those that, we're here, so we'll bet it. We'll take the Rockies minus 127. The stronger play here, I'm going to say the over 10.5 in the Rockies Padres game at Coors Field. We gave out the over in the Rockies game the other day at Coors Field. The over-under was, I think, 9.5. What was there, 27 in that one? So I think we're probably pretty good at 10.5 here. I like the over. Both these pitchers, like I said, giving it up in bunches. Of course, we're here every day giving out free picks on our live show, 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Usually we're on YouTube Live, Facebook Live, Periscope. Then we're on the Picks and Parlays, YouTube Live, Facebook Live, and Periscope as well. And soon to be on Twitch. And, of course, coming this fall, the Picks and Parlays radio show, 4 o'clock Eastern Time on your AM radio dial. How crazy is that, huh? That is nuts. Anyways, let's get to another pick. We'll stay right here in Boston. We'll head on over to Fenway Park. Rick Porcello on the mound for the Red Sox. Oh, boy. Felix Hernandez on the mound for the Mariners. Of course, this is not the same King Felix that we've seen in the past. This is a older version. And I'll tell you, sometimes these guys, they get older, they don't have the heat that they used to have. They figure out a bunch of new pitches, and they become these crafty Dennis Eckersley types or whatever. Not the case with Felix Hernandez. He's more like batting practice. Rick Porcello's had one good season his entire career. What he has is a really good agent, though, and it's as good as being a good pitcher, right? You know, if that's the way that it works. But I say, as you guys hear from me all the time, if you're headed over to Fenway Park right down the street, you're going to want to bring a glove to this one. I like the over 10.5 in the Red Sox-Mariners game. This one could be over by the first 5 innings. It could be over that 10.5. Next, we're going to head to the game between the Indians and the A's. Got Bauer on the mound for the Indians. We got Brooks on the mound for the A's. I don't like the way Brooks is pitching this year. The only thing I like about Brooks pitching this year is that it makes it easy to bet against him. And I don't like the way the A's are playing this year. Just not the same A's team that we've seen in the past. The A's typically a scrappy team, typically a team that's a tough out. This year, What they are is a very, very, very long injured list, and that's the name of it. They don't call it the disabled list anymore because it's politically incorrect. It's called the injured list. So they're not disabled, they're just injured. But whatever they are, they ain't playing, and I'm taking the Indians minus the 120. The next game, I really like this one, and had this line come out last night, I would have had this as a premium pick, but since it only came out this morning and I've been up all night, I'm gonna have to take. No, I don't have a premium pick on the Red Sox Mariners. You guys know I can't bet those kind of odds with Rick Porcello on the mound, and the Mariners have been playing bad and the Red Sox have been playing well, so it's got to be a no play for me except for the over. But back to the game I was talking about, this one would have been a premium pick had the line come out yesterday instead of this morning. And this one is the Diamondbacks against the Braves. Kelly on the mound for the D-backs, Gausman on the mound for the Braves. You guys know, I see Gausman, it's automatic fade. Gausman fade. Gausman fade, fade, fade. We've been fading Gausman for years. We will continue to fade Gausman. We'll take Kelly. We're getting the Diamondbacks as a mild dog here at plus 104. And our last pick, hey, you guys know I generally don't do hockey, but I normally do the Lucky Penny. I did not bring the Lucky Penny with me, but we got the Blues against the Sharks tonight in NHL action. My friend Fitzy here, he is a hockey expert, and he likes the Sharks in this one. And I said, who do you like? He said, I like the Sharks. I said, you know what? I kind of like the Blues in this one. I still think the Sharks, the puck doesn't lie. You get there by the bad call, the miserable officiating in that Vegas game. Eventually, it's going to come back to get you. The puck doesn't lie. The puck stops here. I'm taking the St. Louis Blues. This is a scrappy team. This is a team coming off a 7-game series, and I'll tell you, just the way they like it. Down and dirty. The harder, the uglier the game gets, the better this team is going to be. I'm going to take the St. Louis Blues here, and that's going to be my final pick for today's show. Just a quick recap. I used the breakfast napkin to do this. We took the Rockies minus 127 and the over at 10.5. I like that one the best. And then I took the over 10.5 of the Red Sox Mariners game. Bring a glove to the game if you happen to be headed there. Indians minus 120 against the A's. We took the Diamondbacks plus 104 in the Kevin Gausman auto fade game. We took the St. Louis Blues in the NHL. We don't know what the hell we're talking about when it comes to hockey. Anyways, this is Mitch. Thanks for joining me. Have a great day, everyone. I'll see you guys tomorrow.